Welcome to the Clinton Fire Department. This video is not suited for women and children.
Hey, I'm grown. I can watch this stuff. How rude.
Viewer discretion is advised. Also, I want my paycheck. I am a paid actor.
Boy, get out of here with that. You ain't got one house fire under your belt. Roll that video.
And we have breaking news out of Hinds County, a fire at an apartment complex in Clinton.
Keep that fire confined in the kitchen now. Thankfully, no injuries to report from this fire now.
Night falls, the darkness begins, creeping through the shadows within. Got nowhere to run or hide. It's in my blood, it's in my blood. I keep on fighting.
Injured 2, rescue 1 DC, injured 3, injured 2, rescue 1 DC, responding to line 2, caller states that her trailer is on fire. I'm gonna call him now trying to see if anyone is in the house.
It's be advised got a elderly disabled female and possibly a younger female inside that trailer that's on fire.
Dispatch DC is around. Also, if you will, get engine 4 also en route. Engine 1 also respond. All hands on deck for rescue. Second respond unit is a hydrant right at the entrance of the trailer park. 50 ones en route. Trying to we have one victim out.
I'm not lost, I'm not lost. I've seen the light, I've seen the light.
All hands on the team.
I keep on fighting.
Engine 4 dispatch. Engine 4 is leaving the scene. We're back to service.
I'm Deputy Chief Todd Muley, Clinton Fire Department. I have been here since 2001, 24 and a half years. Currently, I am Deputy Chief for Bravo shift, commanding that shift, emergency medical coordinator for the city of Clinton. I also have dual role as a paramedic here at the fire department and overseeing all the command functions of Bravo Company. Here at Clinton Fire Department, we run approximately 3,400 calls a year with 4 stations. We protect, when MC College is currently in school, roughly around 40,000 people. When school is out of session, somewhere in the neighborhood of 29 to 30,000 people that live here. That doesn't include all the patrons that come through or the transport that goes down the interstate. Within the fire service, you know, it's a calling. It's a brotherhood. It's more than just a job, it's a profession. It's an honorable and noble profession. In my 24 and a half years, I have seen a lot, done a lot of things, but the one thing that I've been encouraged upon was the level of integrable people that I serve with. At this department, we encourage education and knowledge. It is a foundation of what our department is made of. We believe that with training and knowledge, it will make you adaptable and successful for any situation that you have, that you come across. It makes you confident, and it encourages you and gives you courage in the face of adversity to be able to adapt to any emergency medical call that we come across. So knowledge is a huge benefit of our department. We run in excess of about 82% medical calls, which includes motor vehicle accidents, lifting assistance, and advanced life support. Here at Clinton Fire Department, we are proud that we have an advanced life support service that we provide, which includes paramedics and advanced EMTs. In this time that I've been here, we also provide advanced special operations units, which do confined space, USAR, trench rescue, rope rescue, and hazardous materials functions. So if this fits into your genre, we would love to have you. And
All right, I'm Levius Buckley. I've been at Clinton Fire Department for almost 19 years. I'm the training officer. My role is, of course, training new personnel and the personnel we have now. As well, I'm the safety officer for all major incidents. I go on them and just observe, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do safely. Clinton Fire Department, we have 4 stations, roughly 58 personnel. I know in 1955 we bought our first fire truck, and we still have that to this day. It's at our Station 2. Our first station was located downtown by Mississippi College, but it has been removed, and we are at our new Station 1 that's located on Clinton Raymond Road. At MC, we did a land swap. MC got that area, and that's where their president's house is. Our Station 2 was built in the early 70s. It was Chief Dave Callahan's home, as well as our Station 2, and it staffed 2 people at that time. But we have since moved from that station. We've outgrown it. We moved across the street to 911 Old Vicksburg Road, and that opened in 2013. It's a bigger station, allows for more personnel and a little bit bigger trucks for staffing. Station 3 opened in February 1990. It staffed 3 personnel, 24 hours a day, and it continues that way to this day. Station 4 opened in 2017, Christmas. It's located 1973 Pine Haven Road. It serves, it has 3 people, and it, staffed 24 hours a day. And Station 1 is, I think it was built in 1998, but it's our biggest station. It has the most personnel, roughly 8 to 10 people here every day.
Hey everybody, my name is Timothy Morrow. I'm the firefighter currently at the Clinton Fire Department, and this is the main station, Station 1. Let's go take a tour real quick. To our right, we have our kitchen area right here and our dining table. This is where we cook our food. Some nights come together, congregate, have a good time. Many laughs, many games. We play Monopoly on this table too. Each fridge is for all the different shifts, A shift, B shift, and C shift. And then if you want to come in here, we can go into the kitchen a little bit. Got a lot of pots, pans, everything we need to make all the food. General fridge right here for everybody, no matter what shift. Air fryers, all the equipment we need to make good food, all the seasoning. And we'll get out the kitchen. Right here we have the day room where everybody sometimes comes out here, relax after a long shift, after a couple calls, might have some good conversations, watch some TV, grab a snack from the vending machine, and we'll just spend here mostly in the evenings, sometimes in the middle of the shift after all the work's been done. All right, we come down the hallway. To our left, we have the deputy chief's dorm rooms. This is where he works. and they sleep and they do all the business that they need to do, paperwork, whatnot, and help us do training and whatnot.
This is DC Allman.
This is DC Allman right here, currently doing his work. Yes, sir. Thanks, Chief. Right here, this is the dormitories for firefighters and lieutenants. We have stacked bunk beds right here. We have for higher ranking firefighters and lieutenants. There's another area right here, another sofa for everybody to relax in. Sometimes guys come in here just to talk or just get ready to go to sleep for all the work that we do for all the calls. Another high ranking room for firefighters and lieutenants.
Fun fact, real quick, the walk over here, this firefighter or lieutenant right here has been here since before our chief has. He has a higher badge number than our chief.
Lieutenant Rodney.
Lieutenant Rodney Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's what, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come out the dormitories.
Oh, what's this right here?
Right here, these are all the badges that people collect or trade with other departments or EMS facilities. You have one from Pearl right here. You have, I know we have a airline one right here. No, that's from Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland. You have the state Firefighters Association, Gulfport here. We have who else?
Just a lot of places. Not
Vicksburg Fire Department.
Not only from Mississippi, but also from around the country and sometimes the world, like Australia too. All right, we keep on going down here. Right here is where we stop the tones from going off. You just press the home button. Just a little section right here. We have a little map from an old map. Of course, it's only from 2011, so now we have a more updated map in the Bay Area. Captain sleeping right here, depending on which shift. Sometimes we have more than one captain. That's why we have a lot more.
So why do they have different beds?
Different beds?
Yeah. Why do they have? Do they have their own personal beds?
Yeah, everybody has their own personal bed. Like they get to keep their stuff right here or design it. I think Captain Isaac made this personally, and I think they all do that. They just kind of make it more homey since we're here 24 hours of the day. Come out the captain's dormitory. Yeah. We have the showers right here where we try to stay clean always. You know.
Was there showers in the other one too?
Which one?
Or was that just locker room?
That was just like lockers, just lockers in that one. Mm-hmm. In this room, this is usually where the paramedic stays on the rescue. They have their own personalized room. Sometimes we have different medics or that are like part-time or whatnot. They might not be firefighters, but they're just strictly paramedics, and this is their room. Right here to the left, we have the rescue room, and this is usually people that are currently on rescue. So it's not they're with the engine or the fire truck or the ladder truck, they're with the rescue one, which is stationed only at Station 1 also. Right here is where we have bathroom, where we need to go to the bathroom. Or we shave our faces before every shift, not allowed to have certain beards or anything. All right, coming out of the dorm side, we just made this. This is an outdoor patio. We just finished this maybe about a month ago. And this is where we cook sometimes in the morning or even in the evening. So we just bring everybody, even if you're not on shift, you're always welcome to come and we just hang out right here. Especially when it's raining, we like to hear the sounds of the rain or just watch the weather. Mm-hmm. That's been here before I was. I don't even know how long it is, but sometimes when it's clean, with no pollen, but we'll just chill and just play some card games sometimes. Here's the current map that we look at whenever we get a call. We look for the street and then we just try to find it all on here. This is an older map, but that's from 2008, but we just had the current map right there. Here's the day room. Usually this is where we have rescue 1, engine 1, truck 1, brush truck, and DC's truck. And this is where we just station all the vehicles currently. Sometimes we have our four-wheelers and mowers. For four-wheelers are for the brush fires. And typically they all stay right here, make sure everything's okay. This room right here is where all of the turnouts are. When you're not on shift, you come and put them up. Okay. And the room to the left is like the communications room where we charge items, batteries, or fix anything that's kind of electronical. Here's engine 1. This is the main engine for station 1. This is where the captain sits. Captain sits top right, always. The back, this is usually where the firefighter sits.
Where you at?
Firefighter right here.
Okay.
Usually in the back right there. And the lieutenant always drives the engine. Over here, we have an ice machine that we always fill up all the ice buckets before a shift starts. Right here is another bathroom area. And this is our captain's office. This is where we see our calls that come on, or you can do reports right here. You can also see the calls and reports right here also in the same desk, just in case 2 people need to work on a report. And this room is our medical room where we refill supplies for the rescue rooms or the trucks. We have different things, stuff for syringes or IVs, C-collar kits, 4x4s, all the good stuff, O2s, nebulizers, suction material. We just come in here, IV bags, to refill everything if anything gets low. And upstairs we have our washer and dryer up there, and right here we have our weight room. This is where we work out or do some training to get stronger during the shift, or after a shift you can get a quick little pump or whatever you need to do. Yeah, this is all the 4-wheelers, golf carts, whatever we need. 4-wheelers are for brush fires. That's the brush truck right there. And these side-by-sides, we take them anywhere if we need to go over there to train or run or whatever we need to do. And this is the deputy chief's truck right here. Ladder truck is currently out there, currently probably getting inventoried or checked right now. This is where we have extra hoses or LDH hoses, whatever we need. If we have some of them bust or have cracks in it or anything like that, we want to make sure we are able to change them out and then get the old ones fixed. This is where our chief, fire chief, training officer, and Miss Julie do what the work they need to do. And if you come up here, this is where our fire marshal is. This is his office. He's currently not here. He's probably doing some inspections. And this room is where we hold interviews, or there's some really important meetings with all the DCs or fire chiefs, training officers, or whenever you get hired, you do some training in here too. This is Miss Julie's desk. She helps with a lot of things to help run the department. Here we just have an extra office. It's not in use, but this is just where we have some extra things. This is the chief's office, and he's currently not here. He's probably at a meeting right now, but that's where he has his office. Right here is where we have extra clothing if something gets torn up, or we need something new, or if you get promoted, you get new helmets, or if, like I said, anything tears up, this is where we kind of come in and replace our items. To our right is the training officer's office. This is where he does his business and helps us figure out what we need to get classes for or train in the academy. This room right here is another little office or place where we hold medical supplies or backpacks for kids whenever we have to refill them on the trucks.
What are the backpacks for?
So the backpacks are for if we're having a fire, let's say there's a kid there and we want to calm them down or do anything for them. They all have like stuffed animals in there too. So we'll give it to the kids, or even on a call, it could be a vehicle crash and we see them, we'll give them a backpack. So it's to help them calm down. It's a bathroom. This is where some files are in, but that's all it is. And here's another bathroom right here to the left behind Miss Julie's desk. We just have some paperwork and our printer that we need and electrical for Wi-Fi and everything too. Appreciate y'all for coming on the tour, and I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.
What are your goals in the fire service?
Just to stick around. I want to be here for as long as I can. There's so many young guys. This department has gotten so young so fast that I want to make sure that these guys know that this, if you want to, you can make this the best job there is anywhere. I want to start this next generation, all these young guys coming up and realizing that this is one of the most fulfilling and it's really one of the best jobs you could ever ask for. And I want to do my part to make sure that they come up knowing that it's not what some people can make it out to be. It is a lot more.
What is your favorite experience being on the job?
This is going to sound corny and cheesy and cliche, but it really is helping people. People call you at their worst time, you show up, and to them you're the way out. You're the rescue. You're the guy to show up on scene. Just having that handshake at the end of it, we appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. And, some people give you the thank you for your service in sort of an elbow in the ribs kind of way, but helping people is a big deal. It's fulfilling. Some people, it can be a thankless job because it's a very self-sacrificing industry or profession, but helping people really is the why we're here.
Jay Barlow, Clinton Fire, 19 years in service, captain on Engine 1. 5 unique things about Clinton Fire. 5 o'clock shift change, it's a big one. 5 p.m. and then no hot racking. We get our own beds. The city itself is unique in a way due to all the housing we have. It's considered, when I first got here, it was considered a retirement community. And so there wasn't as much, there was industrial and it's there, but majority of our districts, and one district in particular, is all housing with hardly any commercial buildings in it. The homes we have here and the districts we serve are more like home to us in a way. And we don't, it feels like you're serving your neighbor constantly instead of everyone else. The station life is good, and we're like all departments, we joke around, we have fun. We do things together, we eat together. But we also go to work when the bell rings. So for the 4th thing, it'd be the training aspect of it. And me in particular, I've got to go everywhere, not just the fire academy itself, but I'm finna go to Texas in 3 weeks for training. And then the contract medics. We always have a contract medic in the city on the rescue. So the city stays with ALS no matter what. Even though we have extra medics on the engine. If they're off, we still have a backup plan. That's been like that since day one.
Open your ears more than your mouth. A lot of these guys out here, they'll take it all in. And I know Jaden specifically has, he's not on my shift, but he will for sure. He'll listen and take it in. And he's willing to get out here early in the morning and do whatever he's asked. So that'd be my biggest advice. Yes, we do have a bunch of older members of Clinton Fire Department that have a lot of training and a lot of background and a lot of calls that definitely help out in the fire service.
We're here at Station 4, Clinton, Mississippi, Fire Department. I'm Leo Sims, Lieutenant here at the Fire Department. Been here since 2018, going on about 7-8 years now. So I'm gonna give you a tour of my truck and let y'all see what we do out here at Station 4. All right, so this is Engine 4. This is a 2017 model truck, pretty fairly new. We love the truck here. It holds about 1,000 gallons, but we do use it for fire and medical calls. We do have jaws of life on this truck as well, medical equipment, and also all of our fire hoses. I'm gonna show y'all the cab of the truck now. So inside the cab of the truck, we have all our little lights, buttons for our lights, a radio, sirens, all the way down to the minor things like garage door openers, our fire equipment, air packs, EMS equipment. Here in another part of the cab, another compartment to keep our fire equipment, firefighter gear, and we also have a Lucas device for those people who may need CPR. The Lucas device is used for people who are in cardiac arrest, who have no heartbeat, and it's used to simulate compression so we don't tire ourselves out doing manual compressions. It's a good, helpful tool to free up our hands and get us to doing more efficient work on the EMS scene. All right. Also, in this part of the cab, we also have our air packs. Firefighter, enough space back here for firefighters to keep their gear. We have box flashlights. We also have a monitor, Life Pack 15, that's used for blood pressure checks, reading heart rates, SpO2, all that on EMS calls as well. It is a combination truck. It could be ALS depending on if we have a paramedic riding on the truck, but if we don't and we have an EMT basic, it'll just be a basic truck. All right. So right here we have our 2 attack lines, and as you can see, it's not as high as on some trucks. It's a little bit lower, and that's for people like my captain here who's kind of short, you know what I mean? So it's easy to grab, so we can pull off all the equipment and get to a house fire and attack for our initial attack. So we have 2 lines, and you see they're color coded. One is red and one is blue, so we can't get them mixed up. So when we come to the pump panel, we can tell which one we're grabbing. Speed lay 2, speed lay 1. This truck, it also has foam capabilities as well, not just water. We can also use this truck to pump foam. You can see here, this is how we control our foam. Hit that power button and we can get us some foam going for fires that are needed on, or whatever type of fire suppression we need for such a manner is needed for. In here, a compartment on the driver's side of the truck here, we have our cones. We use those for traffic, just so nobody don't hit our truck, or it's a good protection barrier from other traffic. It also protects us on scene as well when we're on scenes such as wrecks and all of that. We have some oil dry here, and that's just used for spills, leaks, and other types of materials. We have an extra set of hose here, 4-inch, and we also have some cribbing. We use that for cars for stabilization. We also have here is a ground monitor, and that's used for continuous fire flow to flow water on a home or whatever commercial structure is needed for extra water. All right, so right here we have our high-rise packs. Good technique used for extension on a fire. We need some extra length to reach certain areas. Stairwells, commercial structures, standpipes, good things to have those. So here we have our extra storage for our SCBA bottles. Some people like to call them torpedo tubes, but it's pretty much for our air packs, and that's where we keep them at. All right. This compartment, this is where we keep all our little handy tools for the most part. We have a toolbox here with screwdrivers, what have you, little small hand tools. We have a cord reel extension. We have a foam nozzle, and this here is just extra nozzles. And we also have reducers. Those are used to reduce nozzle fittings, or hose fittings, shall I say. All right, and here we also have other little hand tools such as crowbars, sledgehammer, bolt cutters, Halligan tool, closet pike pole. Here we have axes and a scoop shovel, and also a push broom. All right, and around on the back side of our engine, so we keep water coolers. We got to hydrate. This is our hydrant bag with all of our tools for the hydrant in case of fire if we need to access a hydrant. And here is a hose reel. This hose reel here is primarily used for a dumpster fire or other small type fire. It's not as powerful as a attack line, but it will get the job done. Here is where we keep all our ladders. This is a storage for our ladders. We have an extension ladder here. We got a roof ladder here, attic ladder, and a couple of pipe poles. And this here is for our EMS calls. Nice little backboard for people who may need it for spine suppression. And this is a part of the truck everybody kind of loves. This here is where we keep our jaws at, our jaws unit. All right, so right here we have our jaws unit, our gas. This is a gas powered unit. And they probably went with gas just because at the time that's what they went for. You know, it's a little bit probably more easy on the budget and on the pockets. So it's a gas powered unit. And we have our cutters here. They're not as big as some cutters. They're a little smaller. That makes it lighter weight. And we like lightweight because, you know, we can maneuver it a little bit easier. And this is our spreader, same thing. It's not as big. It's got some weight on it. But like I said, not as big and wide and not as heavy as most jaws units. So we like that for maneuverability. Nice. All right, but here is another compartment where we keep our fire extinguishers. We have a purple K here, pretty much used for your kitchen fires, such as grease mainly. We have a water extinguisher, and also we keep spare air packs on this in this compartment as well. And we also have, just like on the other side, we have extra storage for our air pack, extra air bottles, torpedo tubes, extra storage. And here we have two versions of a positive pressure ventilation fan. This one is bigger, it's gas powered. And this one here is electric and it plugs in. Pretty much used to get smoke out of a house. That's what we use it for. That's why they call it positive pressure ventilation. This side of the truck is just like the other side. It's just a little different. It's just you have your discharges and your steamer and your intake. That's it. Nothing else. Water coming out, and we got an outlet for water to go in. So on the top of the truck, we have about 800 feet of 4-inch hose, which is used for hydrant connection. Then we have some 2.5 up there as well. I don't know how many feet on the 2.5 though.
It should be 800 feet.
Oh, it's 800. Okay. All right, right here. This is pretty much a EMS cabinet here, where we keep our crash kit, pretty much for a basic call. 4x4s, bandages, forceps, ring cutters, you name it. We can keep all of it in and it's color coded orange. This right here is our oxygen bag, and we keep mostly oxygen components in there: nasal cannulas, non-rebreathers, oxygen tank, oxygen cylinder, pretty much anything dealing with oxygen. And right here we have our blue bag. It's a C-collar kit. Keep all our C-collars and what we call head beds in there. All right, for the backboard. I'm just gonna show you the front part of the truck right here. You can see we got our little tack line on the front part of the bumper here. Bam. We use this for car fires, mostly primary attack on a car fire. All right. All right. I want to thank you for letting me show you our truck. This is Engine 4, Station 4. And I'm Leo Sims, Lieutenant. And you just seen the tour of Engine 4.
Just overall, it's a real cohesive unit. Anybody can go to any station, for the most part, anybody can go to any station and do that job that day. Yeah, work for anybody else. Any firefighter can work for any captain. Just, everybody gets along. That's what's nice about being a smaller fire department.
I think we have absolutely some of the best guys that I've ever been around. I mean, we've got some guys that are real strong in rope stuff, and then some guys that are real strong in the medical field, and some guys that are real strong in the fire part of it. So, I mean, we've got guys they're just outstanding. I mean, that we all do anything for each other. Like you said, no matter what shift you're on or what station you're at.
And a lot of those guys you mentioned that are strong, it's not just in firefighting as a whole, but those individual specific aspects of it, the rope or the medical or just fire tactics, they're always happy to teach the new guys those. Just, you know, if it's in between calls on the middle of the afternoon, not anything going on, it's like, hey, grab the rope stuff, I'll show you some things. Just listen.
Yeah, pay attention.
Take everything in. The big thing I always told, if I was a riding lieutenant and we get a new guy that just comes off days, I always tell him, just do everything that he says. Follow your captain. If you see him putting on the hood, you put on the hood. If you see him getting his jacket or starting to put his straps on his pack on, then that's what you should be doing. Follow the captain, they won't let you down. They'll let you know what you're supposed to be doing. And that served everybody since I've been doing it, because somebody told me that. So I told the new guys that, and it's worked out well. The guys that are still here and moved up into lieutenant spots, just whatever your captain's doing, do that. Stay on the captain's coattail, and you'll be all right on scene.
About what life is like here in Clinton, you know.
It is a reward to be able to serve these people. It's really nice to be able to serve the community that we're in. I've gone anywhere from structure fires to extrication to hazmat scenes, and seeing smiles on faces when we're being able to save lives is the best feeling ever.
What's the expectations for that?
Man, so that's where we're trying to really adapt our old mentalities of some of the old guys that I came under, bringing back some good discipline, knowing our SOGs, SOPs, and really hunkering down on the training aspect. That's where your knowledge and training comes from, is from getting out here with you guys and being able to really get into them, especially when they're coming, greenhorns coming off of the street. I would say the community aspect with the fire department, the police department, the public works, we're all one entity. We don't differentiate, we don't separate. We all, when it comes to a scene, there's no animosities. It's always, we got a job to do, and that's what we do. Clinton has been a blessing with that. Today we're doing an extrication class. We'll be doing a manual pop out with some cutters, and we are going to be messing around with our struts for the rookies here. So this is going to be a big part of our training atmosphere that we're trying to get good with Clinton Fire Department.
Always playing hide and seek. The devil never sleeps. I hear him calling. In the shadows go so deep, you can almost hear him breathe. The sound is haunted. I hear him calling. Who's gonna save you when the lights go out? Who's gonna save you when the lights go out? Who's gonna save you when the lights go out? Who's gonna save me when the lights go out.
How's that patient looking? So it's off on? Not fully. Okay. Yeah,
You're going back down, ain't you? Yeah. When he going back down? Are you going down? Oh, he's going up. Okay. All right.
Would you tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today?
So this is our airbag training. What he's going to do is he's going to lift the car off of the patient, and while he's lifting the car off of the patient, he's going to be capturing his progress with all the cribbing, and then he's going to pull the patient out. So we've got Jaden Hamlin, who's going to be operating the airbags, and then we've got Captain Anderson and Firefighter Sims, who's going to be assisting him.
As you go up, I'm gonna start to crib it, capture your progress, and then whenever it does come up off the patient, Shay, I want you to pull them out. All right? Go ahead. Yep, go up on blue. Alrighty. Continue up a little bit. There you go. All right. Keep on going. On blue. All right, Shay, can you pull them out? All right, good deal. Patient's out in front of the vehicle.
And then what's going to happen after that?
At this point, it's going to be passed off to EMS. We're going to start working him. If he's needs tourniquet, any kind of trauma or anything, we're going to start working on that and handle whatever we need to from there.
All right, I'm Ben Guthrie. I'm a captain of the Clinton Fire Department. I've been here for 21 years this past January. I work out at Station 4, the retirement station where they send all the guys who've had all the experience they need. Let the younger guys get their feel and experience at the faster stations. I joined the fire service because before I became a fireman, I still loved doing this type of thing. I loved helping people. If I saw somebody in need, if I flat tire, wrecks, anything that I could assist with, that's my passion. That's what I love doing. Working at a fire department, you get given the tools and training and opportunity to be able to assist people in times of need, and you don't get called for their happy times, but you're there to try to make the situation better. Any situation they come up with, you're there to assist and try to leave better than when you got there. You come to the fire department, you always hear brotherhood. It's something that you feel you become because you live here. This is a part of your home for over a third of your life because most guys work a lot of overtime. So you spend a lot of time with the guys up here. You form bonds that last a lifetime after you retire. You still talk to these people. I still speak to everyone that's retired. The only major downsides of being up here is with a family. If you have a family, you have holidays, birthdays, anniversaries. Wife will vouch for that one. That you're here, you're not home, man. You can't just go home. You can't leave to go to a school function. You're here. This is where you're at for a minimum of 24 hours, unless you've taken off. You don't go anywhere without the guys on your truck. If you need to go to the store for something, they have to go to the store for something. So when you're here, you're tied together with everyone at your station on your apparatus. So it makes life more complicated, adds a little stress, but it creates a better bond with the guys you're with. You learn about each other, you know each other's strengths, weaknesses. But it's a great place to work.
So the two things that I can say that I absolutely love about this department, one is the people. They can give us new trucks. They can give us the fanciest air pack. They can give us the most incentive bonuses ever. However, the people are around anywhere that I've ever worked. It is the reason we are who we are. This team functions smoothly and efficiently because of the men and the women that I serve with. They are the reason that I come here. They're the reason that I have showed up for the last 24 and a half years. There have been other places that have offered me more money to go. And I did not abandon my team because they're more than a team, they're my family. The second thing that I would say that I love about this career that you can find in other places, but for me, what I have found is an open arms community that has welcomed me as a provider. They have shown their love and appreciation in a way that money can never fathom. And all in all, the reason I show up to this place every day is because of the men and women I serve with, but also for the community in which I reach out to and try to help in their desperate time of need.
Thank y'all for viewing this video, coming along with us on our journey of showing you our stations, highlights, and different training scenarios. We're always looking for new members. So if you would like to join the Clinton Fire Department, go to our city website, clintonms.org, and look under the job openings tab and click on Firefighter and fill out that application. If you need any more information, feel free to hit us on our Facebook, or you can call us at Station 1 at 601-925-1010. Our hiring process, it starts with a physical agility test. The highlight of that is a 1.5 mile run in under 14 minutes. We have a written test. It's just a general aptitude test of general knowledge. Finally, is an interview process. It's a panel style interview that we sit down, we ask you a few questions, and we go from there.
Well, guys, we appreciate y'all stopping by and watching the video of our department. I know I'm why you stopped by, so I'm glad you got to see me at the end. Y'all come back and see us.
All right, guys, back at you with another game show. And today, I'm your host, John, with Fourth Alarm Media. And what we're going to do is we are doing the best firefighter for the city of Clinton. And let's show you our nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me introduce you to the city of Clinton's best firefighter lineup. Our first runner-up is going to be Catfish for a reason, because he has a catfish tattooed on his arm and thinks it's cool, but it's really not. 15-year veteran and about 15 life saves and 24 house fires on his belt, the man, the myth, the legend, Josh Wilson. Our second runner-up is going to be Baby Weems. Born and bred into the fire service and fresh out of pro school, this man has achieved absolutely one car fire. Then our last runner-up, the man of comedy, Gavin Scoggins. He is a team player and one to step up to the game. Let's get started and see what senior firefighters of Clinton Fire Department has to say about them. Very important question.
All right.
Who's the better firefighter, Catfish or Dawson?
Oh, just for you, Josh, it's gonna be Weems.
So who's the better firefighter, Catfish or Dawson?
Wow. That's a tough one. Do I have to pick one right now?
Or you can say either one of them, and I'm the better one.
I guess they both have their positives and negatives, but I'll have to go with Dawson.
What is that?
I guess probably just because I worked with him a little bit, and I've never worked with Catfish. So I'm kind of biased. When it comes down to it, I think I'm probably the best one ever. Clinton Fire Department.
Who's a better firefighter, Catfish or Dawson? We're trying to get a little tally going.
Yeah. But which one's best?
Yeah.
I'm keeping a tally, and whoever gets the most votes from y'all.
I'd say it's me. I'm probably better.
This coming from a guy who just sat on the truck the whole time. But,
I'm still better than them.
Tell it how you
Who's
like
your
it.
answer?
I guess I'd have to go with catfish. But I can't say it. I don't know. I didn't work with wings all that much. So.
Dan Manley, Clinton Fire Department would like to know, who's the better firefighter, Catfish or Dawson?
Based off of what? I mean, Fish has the better whiskers, so I guess we'll go with Fish.
Who's the better firefighter, Gavin, Catfish or Dawson?
Isn't Gavin Scoggins?
Yeah.
I'm going to give Gavin and Catfish a tie, with Dawson being completely underneath them.
A serious question, okay? Who's a better firefighter, Catfish or Gavin?
Gavin.
Okay. If you'd rather have somebody behind you, would you rather have Catfish or Dawson?
I don't know. That's kind of a hard choice right there. I might have to go with Catfish on that.
And guys, for the winning event for the best firefighter, here it is. This is their prize. Sorry, Dawson. Heard it from the name.
It's really the guys that I surround myself with. They got, I mean, that's the main reason. Guys treat you like family up here. They, take care of you no matter, what's going on. They're always going to be there for you. So I overslept twice. The first time they gave me a little warning, and the second time they made me carry a mattress over my head in gear, hooked on air for about 2 miles we walked. And it's in the middle of it, but I've never slept in again.
Yes, and he got it on the camera. I love it.
That's my.
Hold on.
I would have been mad if it was water.
Perfect.
I like it. All right.
I know it's been a while since, we've been around each other, but I'm not very animated, so I do what I can. Close that door. No. I appreciate this.
I've seen you do much harder stuff than this.
Well, you talking about that speech?
Seeing as he comes from Jackson, he has more experience than all of us, and he'll let us know that very clearly.
Every shift when he comes in.
That's all right. That concludes my interview.
Welcome to the Clinton Fire Department. Welcome to Clinton Fire Department. This video is not suited for women and children. That was terrible.
So what do we call this area, guys?
It did get shut down in the building process. Yeah. Stop work order.
He did really.
Chris White put up a stop taping to that door. Stop work order. Wow.
3.
I'm joining us at Clinton Fire Department.
That's great.
Please.
Hi. If you were in Jackson, you'd be on your 4th house fire.
All right, guys. So today, let's get ready to do some really cool training. We're gonna do red operations.
Somebody made the blooper reel.
These two right here are the worst ones to look at.
All right. Give me a good smile.
Yeah, they do.
You said what?
They all want to be you now. You passed that red.
You look like you've done this before.
Seen it done a lot. We do this training like every 6 months.
He watched it on the last episode of Chicago Fire.
Fire,
definitely.
They made those explosions in the background.
All right, guys, welcome to my room. Wanted to do a showcase before you left. This is where we sleep on our, one night on before we have the 2 nights off. This is my bed. I'm sorry, I don't know who left those out. Somebody has some barbecue sauce. Just if you see it anywhere, it's very good. I want to give it a try. Sorry, I didn't realize that was left out. Stop by your Fresh Market on Tuesday in Clinton. I'll be there starting this coming up Tuesday for every Tuesday this summer. Get your G sauce. It hits the spot.